Good morning out there in the DFS community. It's Vaughn, the Stat Man, coming into your YouTube airwaves, and welcome to the Stat Room. How's everybody doing this wonderful morning? All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into my picks, let me start the week off with my positive word. And my word for this fine morning is mindset. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know the mindset of a rich person as opposed to an average person, as opposed to a poor person, as opposed to a broke person? I'm going to break down the 4 different mindsets in less than 2 minutes. All right, first, a rich person's mindset is one of a man or a woman who reads a lot. They always want to learn because the only way you can earn is to learn. Everybody want to make money, but nobody want to learn. Rich people are starving for knowledge. They're always doing research. Rich people don't give a damn what Jay-Z is doing. They don't give a damn what Beyonce is doing. They probably don't watch a lot of sports. They're out trying to make millions. That's all that matters to them. But the successful rich people, they try to find a product that brings value to people, like Tom's, for instance. He made shoes and he's a millionaire. Next, the average person's mentality is the average person does just enough to get by, and they do what society tells them to do. They go to high school, graduate, go to a trade school, go to college. They come out and they typically spend more than what they save. They typically will never have more than $20,000 in the bank. That's the average man's mentality. Now, the poor man's mentality or woman's mentality is a mentality of a person who wants to get by. All they want to do is get by. They're like 4 and 5 generation welfare. They are always trying to get over. They like rob people. They steal. They have no motivation. They haven't read a book probably in 15, 20 years. They don't go to conferences. They don't do any kind of growth. And they complain, nag, whine. They suck the energy out of everybody. Poor people are people you should stay away from because there's no help for a poor mindset. And last is the broke mindset. The broke mindset is one of a person who does everything that the rich person does. They just haven't got their break yet. So I love broke people. They just don't have the money right now, but they are reading every day. They're learning. They're going to the library. Instead of watching the Jay-Z concert, they're learning something online. They're teaching themselves. They are growing and they're working on themselves daily. So they're just one conversation away from going to the next level. All right, guys, so that's the difference in the 4 mindsets. All right, guys, so let's get right into this 4-game slate. But before I do that, let me introduce myself. Guys, I am Vaughn the Stat Man. You can follow me on Twitter at Vaughn the Stat Man. And guys, check out the website, vaughnthestatman.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we have a nice, I think it's an 8-game slate. 9-game slate on tap, ladies and gentlemen. So over the weekend, I was pretty steady. My scores were between a 140 and a 200. I did do a 206, but one of my members did a 228 on Saturday, and he was in one of the smaller contests, and he won $1,500. So shouts out to him because he ran that one line in all of his contests. Remember, guys, if you get your lines from me, I'm your personal liaison. So don't send me a message on Twitter. Send it to me in an email. That way I can tell you whether that lineup was good. He ran a Washington stack, and he added Yelich, he added Braun, and he added Moustakas. And I actually ran a variation of that line, but I didn't have Braun, so he got 20-something points more than I did. All right, guys, so let's get right into the slate. All right, you have San Diego at Cincinnati. Now, Braun got blown up in his last game. I don't expect San Diego to do to him what happened to him in his last matchup, so I do like him, but at 10-2, he might be a little too pricey for me. Next, you got Miley at home against Detroit. Now, Detroit is not getting blown up like they used to. Instead of only hitting, maybe scoring 2 runs a game, they're now getting about 3 runs a game, but Miley will shut them down. Next, you have Gonzalez on the road in pitcher-friendly Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay has taken a step back. The only players from Tampa Bay that I worry about in this matchup is maybe Farm. but he just hit a home run. But Farm can hit a home run in 2-3 straight games in a row. But if he gets past him, it will be smooth sailing. Next, you got Peters on the road in hot, humid. Humidity means the ball rises. You know, when it's hot, heat makes things rise. So heat rises the ball up in the air, and it will probably yield a lot of home runs. So not sure if I want to roster Peters. Next, Gallen is at home against struggling Colorado. This team struggles at home. They struggle on the road. I mean, they played Miami, who was one of the worst teams in the league, and Miami fought them very hard. So I believe on the road that they're gonna get destroyed by Arizona. So I love Arizona in this matchup. Nova has been pitching better. He, in his last 4 games, he's been actually pretty solid. I got to give him his credit. But Minnesota, they have a lot of injuries now. I think Kepler just got hurt. Cruz is out. This team might be in a little bit of trouble. All right, guys, so let me give you the pitcher that I'm going to use, guys. I'm giving you Ross. And I'm giving you Ross because Pittsburgh is definitely a pitcher-friendly ballpark. And Washington just set a franchise record, scoring 8 home runs in a game. And they went back-to-back games over 12. They put up 19 runs. That is like an NFL score. You got some NFL teams last year that didn't score 19 points consistently. So that is a phenomenal feat. So he will definitely be my pitcher. I believe he will hold them to 3 runs or less. So I like him in this matchup. And my first batter will be Gurriel. Now, I love Gurriel in this matchup. He's going up against a pitcher that struggles against righties. And Gurriel is one of them hitters where he'll be quiet, then he'll just go off for like 40 points. Then he'll be quiet, then he'll go off for like 50 points. So I love Gurriel to go off for like 40 points. Next, I'm giving you Escobar. Escobar is going up against Cha-Cha Gonzalez. And Cha-Cha Gonzalez is going to get Cha-Cha chopped up because Arizona is going to smack the fur off of him in this matchup. And last but not least, the boomstick play of the night is none other than Upton. Upton is going to hot, humid Texas. I expect Upton to hit a home run in this matchup. It's going to be some runs scored in this game in general. So that's it, guys. I'm giving you Upton, Escobar, Gurriel, and Ross. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. I am on to today. So, guys, if you made it this far, I would appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe. And if this is your first time watching me, please hit that subscribe button, guys. And also, if you want to join the stat room, all my information will be in the comment section of this video. Now, for the next 7 days, guys, I'm doing a cross-country trip. Me and my brother are going to drive across the United States, so I won't be as accessible as I usually am. And if I don't answer you on Twitter, it's because I'm traveling and I'm trying to enjoy myself, guys. I've been doing fantasy for 2 years. I haven't taken a vacation. I'm going to take a vacation, but I won't do videos every day. This might be my last video of the week, but I will be doing lines. So if I can't adjust the lines, guys, use the top players list. All right, guys, so that's it, guys. So make sure that you know the difference in the mindset of a rich person, an average Joe, a poor person, and also the broke person. Love you guys. Hey everybody, this is Vaughn the Stat Man, and I just wanted to send a positive word out to everybody. I know that everybody that's watching this video, you want to be better people, you want to grow, you want to expand, and I know you want to be successful. But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. It doesn't happen overnight. You have to have patience, you have to have persistence, and you got to be dedicated. You have to really go at it 100%. And you have to just take a leap of faith, ladies and gentlemen. Take chances. You're going to make mistakes, but make them big. If you don't jump, you'll never have success, ladies and gentlemen. And success is something that we all can obtain. You have to see a goal. You write it down, because then it put the onus on you to make something happen. So ladies and gentlemen, just stay focused and you'll obtain all that you desire. Love you guys.